Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm on very early today. I know. I know. I know. How is everyone doing? What's going on? Everyone's so quiet. I think there's only a few people in here. Hello. I really want to go to Dollar Tree. Yeah, my list is open. Oop, I meant to open up my 30-minute readings today. I feel like Stan Store like changed a bunch of I just don't understand why it does that. Why did it do that? 1 hour tarot reading. Oops. Okay, hopefully that looks okay. Oh, okay, Shekinah, are you ready? Oh, hello. I'm okay. I'm okay. I had a weird day. I got Etsy spells, Etsy witch spells. I was just like, I need something. I need a little zhuzh. Shekinah, are you here? I worked a lot on my twin flame to alt-right pipeline video essay. Yeah, what's up? What is your question? Okay. Okay, Spirit, put some into Shekinah. Please tune into Shekinah. What does Shekinah need to know? I'm not doing any free tarot questions. Just if you guys have general questions, like go ahead and put them in the chat. Like about the readings or anything. If that makes sense. I'm gonna do fairy messages. Oh yes, happy Juneteenth. Did you see our president was like, we have too many holidays. Sir. Okay, can I have some clarification, please? I think the biggest piece of advice here is to just stay open to whatever the changes are. I know you said you're going through a lot of changes, Shekinah, but this is like, this reading like screams like, go with the flow, go with the flow. The Declaration of Independence was signed after the Civil War. Okay. Do you guys remember that, I think this was back in 2020. Do you guys remember when that like white hippie guy went viral on here because he claimed to be Bob Marley? He claimed he was Bob Marley in a past life. I don't know why, that's what that sounds like to me. Oh my god, okay. Okay, sounds good. I'll read out the list after we're done with Shekinah's reading. 3 of Pentacles, Cry for Nature reverse, Strength reverse. Oh my god, there's a fly. Who's watching? Evil Eye. I just knocked all my shit over. I think I got the fly though. Shekinah, do you have haters? So we start with the 3 of Pentacles, which is a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of collaboration. Yeah, I think you have some people who are like, I don't want you to be scared. It's not like anyone's cursing you or hexing you, but I think evil eye is very real. Like people can send you negative energy. Just, you know, put up protections however you want to do that. Sometimes you can enchant a necklace, you can wear the necklace. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Ask your ancestors to send that shit back. I don't know. To clarify, we have Cry for Nature in the reverse, mourning for something sacred which seems lost. So all of this hard work isn't going to be for nothing. Whatever it is that you're going through, whatever that you're working towards, keep at it. Don't go back. Do not go back. You can't go back. We have the Strength in the reverse, which is feeling burnt out. And then we have Crystal Magic in the reverse, creation, dawn, and the beginning. This to me feels like you're in the final stretch to something. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Oh my god, I have dot hair all over my face. This feels like, and I use this analogy a lot, and I can never remember like all of the details of this story. I don't even know if it's true. I just remember hearing it like a couple of times via the internet. Whether or not it's true, it's still like a good metaphor. But like the story is that there was a company who like came to California during the gold rush or something, and they were mining for gold and they couldn't find anything, so they just stopped. So the guy who owned the gold mine sold it to another person, and then like 3 days later they struck gold. And so the lesson there is like, keep going, keep going. It's now or never type of, yeah, no, that's exactly what it feels like. It feels like, I mean, it's important to rest and like take breaks, but this to me feels like you've been running a marathon and you're almost finished. We then have the King of Pentacles in the reverse, which is, yeah, there's a lot of energy here of like, I'm so exhausted, I can't do this anymore. To clarify, King of Pentacles reverse, we have follow me, come. This is your invitation to enter the realm of fairy. I feel like you're being initiated right now. Spirit is kind of testing you. They want to see how many times you can get back up, or they want to see your determination. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I have like dot hair all over my face. I was just holding her like this. Oh my god. Her fur, or yeah, her fur gets like stuck in my makeup, like here. I don't even wear that much makeup. It's like my skincare. It's like gets stuck in my skincare. Okay. We then have the moon in the reverse, which is something being revealed to you. It's something that's been hidden. And then we have mother-daughter. Mothering, teaching, sharing knowledge, and nurturing self-worth. I feel like you've acquired a lot of knowledge. Whatever it is that you're working towards, you've been learning a lot. You've been taking in a lot. It's almost like you're a sponge. There's something really big coming in for you. It's just weird because I don't know what it is. I can't really see it. The moon implies that it really is being hidden, but I think it's going to be almost a surprise, like whatever it is that you're getting. So, I mean, you could be manifesting and you're just keeping it a secret, right? Overall, we have the King of Swords and the Six of Swords in the reverse. There are going to be so many temptations to like go back in time, or to go back to what you're used to, or just give up. But the times that you want to give up the most is when you really, really, really need to keep pushing. That being said, obviously, if you're not doing well health-wise, it's okay to take a break, but I really, really don't want you to give up. There must be someone or something in particular that's going to happen that's going to make you want to give up. It's not going to destroy you. I don't know what it is. We also have kind of chaotic astrological. Oh, do we? Oh, we have legends. Learn from those who inspire you. The times that you feel ready to give up, have a list of people in your phone that you can draw inspiration from, English. So if there's any influencers or role models or celebrities that you really, really admire, it's really important that you have examples to like lean on. For me, I think about Taraji P. Henson a lot. I believe she was a single mom, and was it her late 20s or 30s or something, early 30s. And I don't think like her career blew up until she was in her 30s. And so, yeah, I don't know. I can't remember if she was struggling. I'm going to guess, being a single mom is not easy, money or no money. Certainly not as easy when you don't have money. But like, I think about Taraji P. Henson a lot. So it's important. It's important to have people who are kind of in your, not that I'm like a single mom or whatever, but, I've definitely fallen into that trap of like, oh, I'm 30 years old and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. You know what I mean? But you need to have a list of people that you can look up to, look to their stories. No one is perfect either. No one is perfect. People have had to sacrifice a lot to get to where they want to go. Not in a bad way. Not like I'm going to sell my soul to the devil. But like, there's a lot there's a lot of bad habits you have to give up. There's a lot of uncomfortable situations that you have to put yourself in, aka like getting out of your comfort zone. Not like going to Harvey Weinstein's hotel room. That's not what I'm talking about. But like, you have to go and talk to people. You have to reach out. You have to spend extra time on your dream, you know? Okay, so we have 1 month in April. You know what's funny is yesterday, April kept coming out for people. It came out a couple times. So there's something happening this summer. There's probably a step that you're going to take, or there's some sort of like, it's like a partial manifestation. It's like an opportunity almost that you have to say yes to. It's not necessarily, you know, you get $1 million check in the mail, but there's an opportunity that will bring you closer to that $1 million. And then I think by next April, your life is going to look a lot different, but you have to keep pushing. Make sure you have that inspiration on deck. I feel like you're about to go through a really big test. I kind of feel like you're in a movie right now. You're in a movie and you're about to hit like the climax or whatever. We have Pisces and Leo here. Interesting, interesting, interesting. That's what I have for you though. Don't let anybody get in your way either. That might be the struggle. People trying to get in your way. Don't do that. Don't do that. Watch me. I hope that helped. Pop the fucking fly. Did I get it? I think I did. No. Dude, I just saw it. It's behind me somewhere. Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. Next we have, is it Yahira? I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, please let me know. And then we have Jay. And then we have Taylor. Ooh. Yahira, are you here? Are you here? No? Yahira? Okay, I'll come back to her. And then if she doesn't come through, I'll go ahead and refund her. Let's do Jay's reading and then we'll go back to Yahira. Hello. The readings are $12.12. The link is in my bio. Okay. Spirit. Jay wants to know what happened with the band that took her on tour. And then, will Jay tour again? Did you have like more than like a professional relationship with any of them? I'm not saying romantic. I mean, if it was romantic, like go ahead and let me know. But did you become friends with anyone? Not really. Huh. Because I see a lot of gossip. I was scared as fuck. Why were you scared? Were they weird? Because we start with the Three of Cups reversed and the Page of Swords. They're popular. Oh. That's like third-party energy, gossiping, and social media. And then we have the Strength reverse and the Ten of Wands. Someone here got in the way. Someone here got the... It's not that they like... How do I say this? I don't really get this sense that your services were bad, but there was someone else who was like, I want that job. And they were just like, okay, fine. It looks like someone kind of like pressured their way into whatever your position was. I feel like not hiring this person would have like... Was it the person who came after me and said, oh, I don't know. Maybe, because I do see the Seven of Swords here, which is sabotage. It looks like it would have been really stressful if they didn't hire this person. Like, I feel like they were almost like... It kind of feels like blackmail. I'm not gonna lie, that's really dramatic, but it feels like blackmail. Because this to me feels like draining someone of their energy and resources and then kind of like giving in. Being really, really stressed out and being like, okay, fine. Like just giving in. We have the tap. Ooh, there's a hidden card. What the fuck? Sorry. The Two of Cups was under the two, or is under the Tower. There's like a romantic relationship involved here. I don't know. It could be wrong. Or it could be wrong. I could be wrong. It just feels like someone was like, oh, if you don't hire me, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. You know, maybe it wasn't blackmail in the sense of like, I'm going to reveal that you were at all the Diddy freak-offs. You know what I mean? Maybe it wasn't that serious. But I feel like someone's romantic partner got to position. It's giving like Yoko Ono kind of vibes. I don't know anything about that situation, by the way. Like, I know a little bit. I know people blame her for breaking up the Beatles. I don't know enough about the Beatles to give my opinion on that situation, but that's like what comes to mind. Someone, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. That's what I see. Like, someone came in and was like, I want that position, or like that position needs to not be occupied by Jay. Like, it feels like it was given to somebody else. No one in the touring crew is dating. It could be someone... I wouldn't... I mean, obviously you know these people better than I do, but I wouldn't put it past someone to have a secret relationship. And we also kind of saw a hidden card here. Also, it could be someone in the band. It could be someone, right? The Two of Cups doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It's like a very strong bond. It's a very emotional relationship just in general. So it could have been someone in the band. It could have been a family member. It could have been a friend. Either way, there's a connection to someone here in the crew or in the band. And it's giving like Nepo Baby vibes. Nepo Baby, Yoko Ono, whatever, you know, like... I don't know. I just feel like this person got the job because they have a connection to someone here. That's what it feels like. We then have the Ace of Cups. So that's another sign that there's like a relationship happening here. The person who got it used to date someone in an adjacent band. Oh, interesting. I don't know. It just feels like connections. You know, it feels... There's a lot of pressure and there's definitely a connection here. This is definitely a big offer, but it's very emotional. The Fool in the reverse and the Seven of Swords. So there's definitely some lying. There's some lying, manipulation, some conniving energy here. And then the Fool in the reverse is not really wanting to rock the boat. So someone gave in and was like, fine, we can give this person the job. Or fine, someone else who already works on the crew can do that job as well. You know, I don't know. But what I do know is that someone kind of used their connection to have what you were doing. Overall, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. There's a lot of influence here. A lot of influence from this person. There's a lot of energy backing up or backing them up. The Ace of Wands is like, that's a lot of like creative energy, a lot of fire energy, very determined. And the Seven of Pentacles is someone who's very calculated. The person who has it. Yeah, I feel like that person has a lot of influence for some reason. I feel like this person was like, oh, I want that job. And then just boom, they had it. It makes me wonder if they're even like aware of like what had to happen for them to get that job. There's something very sneaky happening here. You see that with the Seven of Swords. Okay. Let's get a I don't really know what else to say about this. It feels very political, I think is a better way to put it. Feels very political. I don't think this means you'll never go on tour again. I mean, to answer that question, Spirit, can we get a spiritual message on how Jay can tour again? Ooh, or two. Shimmer, reverse, glamour, confidence, allure. Yeah, okay, light the darkness. And I feel like this message comes up a lot in most of your readings. You're very, very concerned about what people think about you. Very, 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 very concerned. And I feel like you have this idea that most people are out to get you and they don't want you around and that you're not as good as you used to be and etc., etc. And that's just not true. Shimmer in the reverse. Glamour, confidence, allure, and charisma. Getting this in the reverse tells me that like there's a lack of confidence. And I understand why you're at this point. You know, like you've gone through a lot. You've had some bad experiences with your connections and your relationships at work. And, you know, I think you said at the beginning, like you got a lot of attention and you know, you were moving very rapidly, you were moving very quickly, and it kind of feels like it was all taken away from you, like the rug was pulled out under you. But here we have light the darkness, ancestors, ancestral line, and generational shift. This card is asking you to keep pushing, which must be a theme tonight. The unfortunate thing, and I know I've talked about this with you before, but the unfortunate thing about being an artist is that sometimes it's just like go, 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 go for, you know, a month, or not a month, you know, 6 months to a year straight. And it feels like you're never getting any breaks or any sleep. And then, you know, you're out of work for 3 months. Or things are slow for like 3 or 4 months. When you're an artist, you constantly have to find inspiration. You constantly have to be like active. Like you have to set aside time to like get into flow and to keep things going, you know. I think if you really want to tour again, you can. But this energy is going to hold you back because you have this idea that nobody wants to work with you, and that's just not true. And you're also, again, you're in an industry where there's a lot of nepotism and everything is based off of connections and networking, you know, so you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. You know, one of your readings, I was talking about K-pop and you're like, I don't want to do that. You know, that's not really my genre, but it's like, you may have to do a couple of K-pop shows. I'm not saying that you have to do K-pop, you know what I mean? Like maybe you do a couple Beyonce shows, I don't know. But it's like, you may have to do a couple of those shows so that you can get into the room, so that you can get into a room with someone that can help you out. You know, maybe, I think I was talking last time about this too, like an example is like Yuta from NCT. Yeah, he's in a K-pop group, but he also does rock music and he's really, really good at it. So it's like, you do, say you did like an NCT concert, you don't really want to be there because it's K-pop, but somehow you get connected with people who work with Yuta and suddenly you're in Japan working in the rock scene in Japan, which is huge over there. It's huge. So it's, you have to stay open to the idea that like getting to where you want to go isn't exactly what you think it looks like. The road is kind of like this. It's not like a straight shot. And then you also have to work on your confidence and believing that like there are so many people out there that want to work with you and you just haven't met them yet. You just haven't met them yet. I just feel like you're not really supported by the people that you work with now. I feel like you don't really have a connection with those people anymore, and you got to find a way to get to a different space. But, you know, it doesn't always land in your lap, unfortunately. But that's just like the reality of being an artist. It fucking sucks. Like, I'm right there with you. Okay. When will Jay hear about an opportunity to go on tour? Oh, wow. Today? So I think this is about you just deciding, like, I want to go on tour again and I'm going to make that my main goal. If you don't really know what to focus on right now, make your main goal going on tour again and just ask the universe, spirit, ancestors, whoever you talk to just flood you with opportunities. They'll do it. They'll do it. Oh my God, I cannot talk tonight. They will do it. Overall, we do have March, which I feel like I've pulled that like next spring kind of energy for you before. So there must be something coming in for you next spring. But we have Scorpio and Leo and Aquarius here. If you're really concerned about people sending you evil eye or like hating on you, then, you know, go to your nearest Etsy witch and get a protection spell or get a cleansing spell or something. Like if that'll make you feel better, like just do it. Spend the $10 to get that cleansing spell if it'll really make you feel better. Because I feel like that, like other people's opinions of you just live rent free in your mind, and I feel like it just kills your vibe. You know, it makes you feel bad. It makes you sad, and if you're someone who does have a lot of anxiety over that, like, we got to find a solution. I'm just tiring to endlessly try and hope and see everything just go to people who don't care or try. Yeah, you know, I feel the same way, like being in the entertainment industry, you know, I feel the same way. I feel you, but I also don't want to give up. You know what I mean? Like, I want to create stories, and that hasn't, I mean, there's a lot of nepotism, and the, like, Hollywood is dying out here. No one's working. It's really fucking sad, but it hasn't stopped me from writing my own projects, and it hasn't stopped me from working on projects with my friends. If that's what I'm going to be doing, then that's what I'm going to be doing. I refuse to let super, super rich people and people who don't put effort into anything stop me from doing what I want to do. You know, even if my projects never see the light of day, at least I fucking wrote them, you know? So yeah, it's frustrating. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Okay. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you. I'm sorry. I know it's frustrating. Okay. Is Yahira here? Yahira, and then we have Taylor. I hope she didn't get blocked or anything. But if she doesn't answer, I'll go ahead and, what's it called? Refund her. Ooh. Stand store, hello. Okay, I don't. That's what you give me on the shop. You told me to get. I didn't know I have to. Oh, really? That's a good thing, right? Means you're making money, right? Right? That's a good thing, right? I don't know where Yahira is. I hope she's okay. Taylor, we can do your reading. Congratulations! But now you have a stalker. Oh my gosh, Reddit, that's where you want to end up positively, is Reddit. Because that's where people who don't want to have like a public presence, that's where they are. Those are like where the real people are. I'm sure there are bots on Reddit, but like, oh my gosh, congratulations. That's so exciting. That's inspiring. Very, very, very inspiring. Don't give up, everyone. Wait, are you Taylor Timmons? Or is this a different Taylor? No, I stalked myself. Oh, that is you. Okay. I was like, wait, what? You mean you stalked yourself on Reddit? I see what you're saying. I was like, am I talking to the wrong Taylor? There's like 10 different like Alexes and 10 different like variations of Alexes in this collective too. Period. How exciting. How exciting. Are you like hella backed up with orders and stuff too. Porn box house. Weird seemingly fake accounts reaching out to ask about readings and spell work. Phantom notification. You know what's funny is, I don't know if you were here the other night and you heard me say this. I don't think you were, but I got a notification from Instagram, which you guys know I don't hang out on Instagram. I post my short form videos over there. I schedule them out and then I forget about that app. I posted twice this year so far on my personal Instagram. I don't really hang out over there. I got a notification saying like, oh, you and so have like this many mutual friends. And I was like, that sounds really familiar. And the picture looked really familiar. And I was like, I took a screenshot of it and I zoomed in and I was like, that's my ex. And I was really annoyed because I was like, I have blocked him. I blocked him on everything like years ago. Every single social media platform I blocked him on. And I was like, did you make a new account? I was very annoyed. That makes sense. Yeah, I got to a point of where like I couldn't I couldn't do the whole like communicating on Instagram and stuff anymore. I was like, I don't answer DMs anymore. You have to email me. I couldn't. It's too much. It's not organized enough. So if you need to do something like that, I would do it. And just let like your clients know like, hey, I'm going to stop answering DMs on this date. Make sure to email me if you have any questions and stuff. That might help you out a lot. Okay, Spirit, can you tell me about Taylor Stalker? Oh yeah, look at that. Page of Swords reverse. That's my card for watching but not saying anything. Who is this person? They have a big ego. What in the ego? What in the Leo? What's going on? What in the Leo is going on? Page of Swords is... It's kind of like... that. Y'all. The Swords cards are like not good and they're not bad. But when they come out, I'm just like... And I'm an air sign saying that, you know? I'm just like... Give me something to work with, you know? Like when you get the Page of Swords, it's like, okay, someone's watching you. Now what? Okay, someone's gonna reach out. Now what? Like there's not enough pizzazz. Page of Swords reverse is annoying, in my opinion. No offense, sir. Is it Dayton? Okay, so the first two cards out, wonderful. Six of Wands, King of Wands reverse. If this isn't the most egotistical person you've ever met in your life, I don't know. Like, this is so egotistical. This is someone who loves attention and they manipulate people to get that attention. But also, I feel like the Six of Wands implies, I'm talking about swords, I feel like there's a double-edged sword here. The Six of Wands also implies your success too. And I feel like someone is watching. This sounds like a reading on your For You page. Someone's watching you. Someone's watching you glow up. But I think it's for you is kind of true. I think someone's watching you be successful. So I don't know if you talk about your success on social media at all. You might not, but it's like someone knows that you're like doing really, really well. If you have mutual friends with Dayton, then that might be true. So if you're not posting about it on social media, but you know, you have a mutual friend with him, then yeah, I feel like he knows. Maybe the Page of Swords reverse and the Eight of Cups reverse. This is definitely someone who is from your past, because this is like a comeback. I feel like someone is watching because they're waiting for the right time to come in. This feels very calculated to me, which I pick up on a lot with like toxic people. Post my spell setups and client reviews though. Oh, nice. Yeah. He knows about the shop. Oh, okay. What's your Etsy name? Can you drop your Etsy name? It's so fun. I was literally just talking about how I got to Etsy witch spells today. I'm not going to get any for probably a couple of months because I can't be getting a bajillion different spells, but I would love to get one from you. Oh, you don't have it set up yet. Oh, so you just do like Instagram so far. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, definitely drop the way to like contact you. I would love to get a spell from you. That'd be so fun. I'm gonna take a screenshot, hopefully. Okay, I took a screenshot of your profile. Let me take a screenshot of that. Okay. Cool. I'll probably hit you up in like a few months. I don't want to like bombard my energy with different spells from different people. I gotta let things play out. I can't be impatient. Okay. Anyway, we then have the 3 of Wands reverse, the 5 of Swords reverse. Yeah, that's an apology. That's someone's having a hard time moving forward and they would like to apologize to you, but they also want to apologize for being selfish. Do you alchemize like negative energy or transmute? Do you transmute negative energy? There's something about you doing witchcraft on I feel like there's something about you doing like transmutation or maybe sending it back, maybe sending negative energy back. That's hit this person really hard, but also it's like they have it in their head that you're doing spells on, this is very cheesy. I feel, but I'm gonna say what I feel. I think that this person thinks that you're doing spells on them, but you're not. It's just getting deflected. I don't think this person is smart enough to be like, I'm gonna send Taylor negative energy. But you know when you tell someone like, I'm gonna put a spell on you, and then you don't, but now they're worried, so technically they kind of put the spell on themselves. You make them paranoid. It's kind of what it feels like. Did you return to senders with this every week? Oh, okay, there it is. We then have the Hermit reverse and the Sun. Yeah, this person feels like you've really broken out of your shell and that you're really, really happy. I think the one thing that would really bother me, because you know how you said in your description, like I have seemingly fake accounts reaching out to ask about readings and spell work. I think that would be the one thing that would bother me, because I don't want someone to get a tarot reading if they're just trying to troll me. You know what I mean? It's just rude and embarrassing. And I think that like, I can see why you're concerned, because you don't want to spend your energy doing something for someone if they don't respect you, or if they're making a joke of what you can do, your gifts and your passions. I think that I'm not like an expert in witchcraft. It's something that I want to become an expert in. I think you should do a spell in regards to that. And I don't know what you should do. I know you have a lot of protection up, so I don't know, maybe a different kind of protection. I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that is. It's not my area of expertise. I feel like you need protection against people trying to troll you and your work, specifically getting readings. Like, you don't want money from people who are just trying to... It's kind of like when, you guys know, like, the Resilient Jenkins family? She has a lot of subscribers, and a lot of people subscribe so that they can go and screen record her videos. And so people who don't want to spend money to subscribe, they can post her subscription content, and then everyone can just dog on her and make fun of her. You know, I'm not saying I agree with Resilient Jenkins and, like, I support them. I'm not saying that at all. But I also, like, I'm not going to give someone my money just to go and fucking make fun of them. You know? They never follow through with paying. Oh, God. So you know it's fake. I'll figure it out. I think it's social media. Ooh, yeah. I think that would be good. So bad for I can see the hurt on her. I have very mixed feelings for Resilient Jenkins, because on one hand, you can see how fucking stressed out she is, and you can see how traumatized she is. But on the other, she's so defensive. She's so defensive. And I'm like, girl, people want to help you and your kids. You gotta stop being so defensive. But I also understand why she's so defensive. You know, when you're super traumatized, you're on the defense 24/7. So, yeah, I have a lot of mixed feelings about her. Overall, we have the Death card in the reverse and the Page of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, that's that transmuting I was talking about. Page of Cups reverse. I feel like someone's trying to, like... Oh my god. I used this analogy the other night. You know, in Harry Potter, the last Harry Potter, when they put up the protection spell around the castle, and then, like, Voldemort's army or whatever is, like... The Death Eaters are, like, throwing little magic fireworks, and then it, like, bounces off. That's kind of what I see. I kind of see that. So you're very, very, very protected, but also, like, I can see how exhausted you are. I feel like your team is kind of, like, your team has a lot more energy than you do, obviously, but your team is just kind of like, Jesus. God damn. There must be like the mother of all spells to get rid of this person for good. I don't know. If you still have, like, feelings for Dayton, or if you still feel like you want to speak to Dayton, or there's some sort of curiosity, I'm not trying to shame you for that, but if, like, you're being honest with yourself and you're like, oh yeah, I kind of still want to talk to him, that might be why he's kind of, like, slipping through the cracks. So there might be something going on with you that needs to be addressed when it comes to your situation with Dayton. If you don't want to speak to him, you're like, I'm done, I hate you. There might be, like, a shadow or a memory that's trying to come up for you, and it needs to be addressed. I just feel like he's slipping through the cracks, and he's not going to come burn your house down. Like, you're very protected in that sense, but there's a reason why this energy is trying to get to you. I feel like there's a secret shadow here. I kind of want to... Let's see what your spiritual message has to say. My team or theirs? Wait, what? What did I say? Yeah, if you're doing stuff like that on purpose, then you're opening, like, portals, if that makes sense. Like, if you secretly still care about him, then yeah. Barnabas and the Prince reverse. Yeah. Adventures, discovery, travel, meeting destiny. Yeah. I feel like there's a part of you that's still curious. And, you know, I don't know if you've done any cord cuttings, but you could do all the cord cuttings in the world if you're genuinely still curious and you're still in that energy of like, oh, I hope they see I'm doing well. You know, I get a lot of comments every single day on, and not every day, but I get a lot of comments on my videos that are like, I want them to see I'm doing great. I want them to reach out to me just so I can reject them. And I'm like, it's not something I want to shame people for, but like the only time I ever felt like that about any of my exes was when I wanted to prove something to them, when I wanted them to see how well I was doing, and when I still secretly wanted to hear from them. And it didn't mean that I was still in love with them, but I felt this desire to really show people that I'm just fine, you know. And I think that if you still have that lingering energy with Dayton, I think it needs to be addressed. So, nothing wrong with it. It happens to all of us. Kind of going back to what I was saying, like my ex, when his Instagram popped up, I was like, he made a new fucking Instagram. I immediately went and blocked him because I was like, no. Because I know, you know? Okay. When is Dayton gonna try to actually reach out? What is with March? What's happening in March? Does anyone know? We have March and then when you least expect it. Is there something happening in March? Like what? Huh. In the next year. Again, I feel like, I don't know, probably get ahead of it and you won't hear from him. Another retrograde. I don't know what's with March. But girl, that's what I have for you. I hope that that helped. I definitely think it's that man. I appreciate you. Okay, is Yahira here? I'll keep calling for her. Oh, we have Scorpio and Leo. Scorpio, Leo, Virgo. So we have Yahira and then we have Jaylene. I think Yahira, like maybe she fell asleep or something. I'll email her after. I'll refund her and then I'll be like, hello, I was calling for you. I don't know where you went. Okay, Jaylene, are you ready? I don't know where Taylor went to. Taylor, are you still here? Hello, Taylor? Thank you. Okay, Luis. Is there an update on you and Luis? Like, are you guys together, separated, situationship, just broke up? Situationship? Okay. Can I have Luis's energy, please? Just his general energy, please, Spirit. Do you guys have, okay, I know you're in a situationship, but do you guys have this mutual understanding that you're both single? You're like, oh, we fuck with each other, but we're single. Like, because I'm letting you know right now. Okay. I was like, because he's telling people that. Like, like, I'm single. I'm single. I do. What happened? Oh my God, what happened? Who did we lose? How does Luis feel about Jaylene? Bro, I can't. All I'm saying is that if the nukes are coming, I want to go like that. I have no desire to survive the nuclear apocalypse. That's all I'm saying, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. He's weird with it, though. Okay. Does he get jealous? Does Luis get jealous? He probably does, huh? Okay. What are Luis's intentions with Jaylene? What in the Gemini is happening here? Is he a Gemini? Oh no. I know. Hello, welcome in. He's a Taurus? Okay, that's a good thing. Okay, this is his general energy. 7 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. I am gonna say something that may make you upset, and I could be completely wrong. I do feel like he's establishing some sort of relationship with another person. Is it serious? I don't know. I think he's making her believe that it is. But we have a lot of manipulation and like smoke and mirrors going on here, so it would not surprise me if he was like lying or love bombing, I think is what I'm looking for. The 7 of Pentacles is investing in something. And then the Queen of Wands, I would say, is the other woman here. His feelings for you, he feels like you're talking to other people. I don't know if that's true. If it is true, then like, girl, do you. If you're technically single, do whatever the fuck you want, you know? But he has it in his mind that you're talking to other people. We have the 3 of Cups in the reverse and the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups in the reverse. He feels like you're talking to other people so he can talk to other people too. Oh, thank you. Yeah, definitely situationship. Oh, okay. I have to tell you, I was in a situationship with a guy that had a crush on another girl, and it drove me absolutely batshit insane. I would not recommend doing it. Don't be like me, please. Don't be like me, please. Don't stay like I did. It did not end well. And like, I knew about the crush, like I knew about it. Okay. His intentions with you, we have the King of Swords, the 10 of Swords reverse, and the Magician. There's a lot of control happening here. I would definitely say that Luis controls the narrative. He's very good with his words, it seems like. Even if he's like awkward, I feel like he knows what to say to keep you interested or keep you on the hook. And this other girl too, or other girls. I don't know how many people are here. There's a lot of third-party energy going on here. But the King of Swords is someone who's pretty smart. So he may act super dumb, but as many men do. But he's not as dumb as... He's not that dumb. He's not. Like, he knows what he's doing. 10 of Swords reverse is betrayal, dude. And that's like, that's implying that you're going to recover, or you're going to need to recover from some sort of betrayal. So I feel like if you stay in this connection, you're going to end up getting really, really hurt. And so I definitely think that you need to protect yourself. The overall, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Star both in the reverse. This is very, this is very like, yeah, this isn't happening. Like, there's no hope here. Don't get me wrong. You can have Luis in your life. You can have him, but at what cost? Pulled my energy away. He keeps looking for me. Of course he does. He's toxic. Yeah, toxic people will never stop looking for you. Toxic people don't rely on themselves for energy. They rely on other people. You're an energy source. And that's not me being, spiritual woo-woo. You go to therapy and they'll tell you the same thing. They need something from you. If you're a really good person and you're a really good partner, regardless if you have the title or not, if you really care about him, he can always benefit from that. And so the only way to really, 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 truly put this to bed is if you block him for good. You don't put up with the no caller ID calls. You don't answer the emails. You may have to change your phone number, which is really annoying. You may have to go get a restraining order. I don't know. But I think Luis feels like you'll always give in. And I pull that a lot for people. So you're not alone there. Toxic people they have it in their head that like they're the big man on campus. Like, I'm the best. Oh, she'll always come back. She'll always come back. She'll always accept me. I just have to let her yell at me for a little bit and then she'll just let me back. We'll go back to normal. So I'm also telling you too, the star and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the overall, the universe doesn't support this connection either. I think the Spirit is stepping up and saying, this isn't for you. This isn't good for you. There's a lot you can learn from this, but Luis is not the perfect guy for you. He's not good to you. He doesn't treat you right. He's coming and looking for you, but he has a crush on another girl. Like, that's not true love. Like, you deserve to be with someone who's just obsessed with you in a good way. Like, you deserve to be the one and only person on someone's mind. If you're that kind of person, like, I know when I'm in a relationship, like, I don't have a crush on other people. Like, even like celebrity crushes, I'm like, whatever. And you know me, I love a good celebrity crush. But even celebrity crushes, I'm like, whatever, that's my person. That's the hottest person I've ever seen. That's the most beautiful person I've ever seen. I don't have a wandering eye when I'm in a relationship, like, at all. If you're that same way, this kind of connection is not for you. It's not aligned with you and who you are, truly. And you owe it to yourself to go find the person that can match your energy, because you deserve it. He knows that I care about him. Exactly. That's the worst thing about toxic people, is like, they know how much you care. They know how much you've sacrificed and will sacrifice to be with them. Being loyal is not a bad thing. It becomes a problem when you give that loyalty to the wrong person. That's what my therapist told me, and I quote her all the time. A manipulator. Link in bio for a reading. Okay, let's get you a spiritual message. I always say, like, when it comes to situationships, to like solve the problem, you have to sit down and be very honest with yourself about what you want. And you have to ask yourself the question, do I want to be in a serious relationship, or do I want something casual? Like, it starts with that very, very simple question. And you cannot lie to yourself. Don't try to be like, well, I don't want to rush and I want to take things like, no, fuck the whole, I don't want to rush. That's just you being scared of like being too much for someone, because you've probably felt like you were too much for someone in the past. There's no need for you to be nonchalant. There's no need for you to be scared that like being in a relationship is going to repel the right people, because that's not true. But you need to be honest with yourself. Like, do you want to be in something serious or do you want to be in something casual? If you want to be in something serious, you have to leave Luis alone, because that's not his vibe. And it's not aligned with what you truly want. And that's why you also feel like shit, because you're involved in something that isn't aligned with who you truly are. Your spiritual message is follow me. Come, this is your invitation to enter the realm of fairy. Okay, this has come out multiple times tonight. I like it. So this is spirit inviting you to do something different and to go somewhere different. This is a very exciting card. This is like spiritual adventure. Very spiritual adventure. When you have a spiritual adventure, your reality changes as well. So it's not just you meditating every day. Your reality is going to change too. But it starts with you being very honest about what you want and who you want in your life. And then you can start asking yourself what that looks like. And spirit is here to help you, or the fairies, whoever you talk to. Okay. When is Luis going to try to make a move again? When is Luis going to try to make a move again on Jaylene? Yeah, this man will always try to come back. We have wait, and then we have 1 month. So if you haven't heard from him, he'll be back he'll be back soon. Definitely this summer. But he'll never stop trying to come back. So it's up to you to walk away, unfortunately. Okay, we have Gemini and Aquarius here. Diabolical. That's what I have for you, girl. I hope that helped. Oh, hey, girl, I was calling your name. I was like, where is she? He always wants to bug me. Of course he does. Because he knows you're a good partner. Okay, so next we have, is it Yahira? I hope I'm saying your name correctly. We have Yahira, and then we have Samstar. Thank you, Jaylene. I appreciate you. And then Zanny. And then we have Mary. Okay. No, you're good. You're good. I was like, did she fall asleep? I know, everyone has such unique names. I love it. Okay, and then Saeed, are you guys in a relationship, or is this a situationship, or are you guys broken up? X, okay. Ooh. You want me dropping things? Okay, Spirit. Can I have 2 cards on Saeed's general energy? What is he up to? Oh, let me go get my iPad charger real quick. Ooh, good thing I saw that. Anyway, can I have, that is so fun. Does he wear really strong cologne? Because I dropped the lid off of this and this kind of smells like men's cologne. Interesting. Hope I did it correctly. We will see. I will check after this video. Can I say use general energy, please? Oh, thank you. How did I say you truly feel about Yahaira? God, Yahaira is such a pretty name. Not really, but he smells so good to me. I understand. Okay. And what are Saeed's true intentions with Yahaira? You'll definitely be hearing from him, but the intentions aren't super serious. So I don't know how long you guys were together or whatever. I feel like the next time he hits you up, he'll be down to like hook up, but I don't see anything super serious. So I don't know how you feel about that. But yes, Juneteenth. Okay. So Saeed's general energy is Page of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, both in the reverse. He's having a moment. He's having a growing pain. That feels like growing pains to me. That feels like growing up. Like there's something painful happening for him. He's needing to mature pretty fast. I don't know what he did. But that's just like what he's up to that you may not see. It feels work related or maybe school related if you guys are in school. Maybe he got like a really bad grade, or maybe he got in trouble at work for doing something he shouldn't have done. But he's definitely like, he got his ass handed to him, I feel like. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. That's so cool. Okay. His feelings for you, we have the Six of Pentacles reverse, the World, and the Knight of Wands. So you'll definitely be hearing from him. He definitely wants to see you. He definitely wants to hook up with you, but it's a very selfish encounter with the Six of Pentacles reverse. Like it's very in and out, no pun intended. I'm being serious. Like it's very quick. The Knight of Wands is Mr. Hit It and Quit It. The World is like a new beginning. But the Six of Pentacles reverse is like, I'm going to be very stingy with my energy. He called you yesterday? Yeah. I think he just wants to hook up. If he's trying to love bomb you and trying to make it seem like something serious, I would not fucking believe him for 2 seconds. Call bullshit. His intentions with you, we have the Queen of Swords, which is like not being very emotional at all. It's being very straightforward. We have the Tower in the reverse and the Eight of Wands. So I feel like he may say what he needs to say in order to get to see you in person. But as soon as you guys see each other in person, like he's like, it is what it is. This is what it is. And I'm going to leave after, and then you're not going to hear from me for a couple of months. So I would be careful, you know, if you're still in love with him, if you still want to be with him. It's really, really tempting to meet up with your ex. It's so tempting. Especially when you've been waiting for them to text you, or you've been waiting for that call, you've been waiting for them to contact you, and you know, you've been on the spiritual side of TikTok, where you've been manifesting text messages and you've been doing the whisper method. You're sitting by your candles, praying to God, you know. It's really tempting. It's never worth it, ever. It's never worth it. Ever, 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 ever. Overall, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups in the reverse. That's not the Five of Cups. The Nine of Cups, sorry. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. I can talk. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is laziness. Nine of Cups in the reverse is not getting what you want. So he is like, I'm going to put in minimal effort to try to get what I want. And if it doesn't happen, I'm just gonna disappear. Yeah, it's a cycle. Yeah, like, have you been through this before with him? It's the same thing if you have. Yeah, I don't have anything crazy to report about him. I think he just wants to use you, which is not okay. So just be careful if you're still in love with him. I would not meet up with him in person. Don't do it. And he'll try to pull out all the stops, you know, if he's really toxic. The last cycle I had with my ex, he messaged me and was like, he replied to a message. I had asked him a question and he completely ghosted me, ignored me. And then he replied to that message like 2 months later. And I was like, what? And the message was basically like, miss you. And it was a paragraph, but it was in summary, it was like, miss you. I just want to be like, I miss you, but I basically just want to be single right now. And, you know, I'm not ready for something serious. And like, I'm not ready for something serious. So I don't, you know, want to just jump in here and be like, sorry, I can't remember. This was so long ago. I don't want to just jump in here and be like, oh, let's be together now. And I was like, why? In my head, I was like, why the fuck are you texting me? If this is what you have to say, you should have just stayed away. So I didn't say anything. I was like, no. Like, I'm absolutely not replying to this. This is ridiculous. And then the next day I went to therapy, talked about it. And then the minute I got out of therapy and got into my car, he texted me again and was like, Alex, I'll wait for you. I want to be with you. Da 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 da. All that stuff. You deserve the world, you know. So he didn't get what he wanted from me. He thought that he could just be nonchalant and I would respond. But that time around, I was like, no. So he manipulated me and told me what I wanted to hear. And it still didn't work out. He couldn't last a week. So moral of the story is they'll say whatever the fuck they need to say to try to see you again. So again, if you have feelings for him, don't see him in person. It's crazy how the switch up happened within, you know, like under 24 hours. They'll do it. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Okay, your spiritual message is the unicorn and the maiden reverse. Communication with unicorn, purification, and undercover action. If you get back together with him or you keep repeating this cycle with him, the farther and farther you get away from your intuition and your spirit team. Manipulative, toxic people mush up your brain with their gaslighting and their craziness. And it's so that they can have full control over what you do and how you act. And you just get farther and farther away from yourself and your team. And I just feel like if you keep going back to him, you're going to wake up one day and not really recognize yourself. So just be very careful. Don't meet up with him. We have Scorpio energy here. That does not surprise me. They really do be playing. They do. Okay. When is this man gonna like pull out the big guns? Like, when is he gonna send that very, very convincing text message or bye? We have today and soon. Don't fall for it. He's gonna try. Like, today, soon. Jesus. I know, very fast. Lightning McQueen. What the hell? Ka-chow. Anyways, girl, that's what I have for you. I hope that helped. I almost refunded you. I was like, where'd she go? I'm happy you popped back in. Okay, thank you, Yahaira. Okay. Next, we have Samstar, then we have Zanny, and then we have Mary, and then we have Corey. Corey Joe. What a cool name. Everyone has cool names tonight. And on my end, it says that there's one left. I don't know what it says on your guys' end. That's what I have. Oh, hello. Oh, another Alex is in here, of course. Oh, are you okay? What are some good things coming my way? Period. It was 3 when I bought it. Okay. I don't blame you. Had a lot happen over the last couple months. Understandable. What can Sam look forward to? What can Sam Star look forward to? Okay, what can Sam Star look forward to? Ooh. This feels like a cord cutting. If you make career changes, I feel like they're going to be very successful. You have a lot of like attention or some sort of like victory or celebration happening. So this feels like you right now, 2 of Swords reverse, 9 of Pentacles reverse. Like you're kind of like, I need to get back on my feet. I feel like you need to get your mojo back or something. Which makes sense. Hello. If you have an idea of what you want to do for your career, I would get started on that. If it has to do with social media and like your psychic and tarot work, I would get started on that. Like if you need to pick that back up, I think you have a lot of success. But this feels like attention. We have 6 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. There's something about reaching audiences. I feel like 2 of Wands can be like travel plans, making new plans. I feel like you're supposed to be speaking to groups of people. So I guess my best guess for that would be social media. You don't have to go crazy. You can just do like 1 video a day. I do feel like there's like a viral moment happening here. Maybe it's not like social media, you know, maybe you give 1 psychic reading to someone in your new neighborhood, and now everybody wants a reading from you. Something like that. Yeah, I keep getting the image of like a lantern. Like you're supposed to light the way for people. I'm feeling called to do it. My energy has just been hitting. Yeah, no, I feel that. I think in your new space, it's really important that you like set up your protection. Like make it like a protection jail. Protection jail. Like lots of spiritual armor around your home, in your home. Which goddess is it? Is it Hecate? that is like the, I think she's the one who's often represented about like lighting the path and stuff. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. It's giving Hecate. I just saw Halloween. Halloween is going to be significant for you too. That's odd. I don't know what that means. There's some weird energy in my apartment since I moved in. I need to cleanse it. Oh yeah, it's probably from the people there before you. When I first moved in here, like, I didn't feel any evil spirits, but I felt like I could sense that there were spirits here, and they were kind of like, who are you? Where's the other family? I'm like, you can stay here. You just can't freak me the fuck out. I don't care about spirits being in my home as long as they don't mess with my shit and they don't freak me out. Don't scare me. I'm kicking you out. Like, don't do that. Don't peek around the corner or turn, you know, morph into like a, you know, the Grudge girl and like run around the house. Don't do that. I don't fuck with that. Oh God, I keep forgetting it's the solstice. The solstice. Okay, we then have the Three of Pentacles and the Death card in the reverse. Then we have the Moon in the reverse. So again, we have a lot of imagery here about like lighting some sort of torch. This music is crazy. Yeah, I just saw Jack Skellington and what's his girlfriend's name? What is with Halloween? What is that about? Sally, thank you. Oh, that's right. I forgot you're obsessed with The Nightmare Before Christmas, Leah. Okay. We then have the Fool. Okay. I feel like you need to figure out how to get back into flow. I don't think that you really... Oh, God. It's finding the balance between like resting and really taking care of yourself, but then also like, okay, like it's time to go, you know? So, you know, you've been through some very traumatic things and you take your time getting through that and healing from that. Do whatever it is that you need to do. But one of the things I learned from my vocal coach is like techniques on how to get into flow. So, you know, you can write music and stuff like that. Like on the spot. You don't have to wait for inspiration. I feel like you need to figure out how to get into flow so you don't have to wait for energy. Like there needs to be a way that you can draw from source so that, you know, you don't have to be down for 2.5 weeks or something. 2.5 weeks is very specific. I don't know why I said that. I'm trying to catch up on bills. I haven't had enough rest lately. Yeah. Catch up on your bills. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do, and then it's go time with spirit for sure. You need to do a little money spell. I keep encouraging people to do the Etsy witch spells. You know, get a $10 Etsy witch spell so that she can send you some money, and that yeah, but after that, girl, it's go time. The Fool and the Three of Pentacles are like, it's go time with the spiritual work. There's a lot of shadows coming up for people collectively with the Moon and the Death card here. And I feel like you're a very important part of this. I kind of get this sense, like, I'm getting this vibe of like a night. I don't know what your neighborhood looks like, but I see like a suburban neighborhood, and like it's like the 50s and everyone's like bringing pies to each other's houses and stuff like that. It's giving like everyone's putting up a front, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes. Like your neighborhood is probably filled with really great people, but there's a lot of people struggling as well. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be drawn to you. I think not only can you help a lot of people, but I think there's money in that too. So I think you'll be compensated. Yeah. So I think your psychic business is about to blow up in a good way. Overall, we have is that the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups reversed and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, that is very spiritually depleted. I think the more you acclimate to your apartment, the more anxiety you're going to feel from the people around you. It's not your own. So remember that too. I think you're picking up on a lot of issues from other people. Something's going on in your neighborhood. Just be able to get into flow. Well, when I was meditating regularly, I didn't have too long. Oh yeah, same. Very interesting. It's giving apothecary. Like, it's like you have an apothecary. Yeah, be careful with that. Be careful with that. Learn how to transmute it or something. I'm sure you already do, but put more effort into transmutation. Beauty's truth. Ooh, it's giving glamour magic. Beauty, physical pleasure, and sensuality. I think you're going to be feeling like yourself a lot more soon. If you need to do some glamour magic, do some glamour magic, but really give to your self-care. Catch up on bills, take a bubble bath. But I would say in a few months it's going to be go time with your psychic work. All right, when is this all happening? You're going to be very independent too, because this reading started with the Two of Swords reversed and Nine of Pentacles reversed. That's like codependency. I feel like you're going to be making like a very decent living just from like your psychic work. And it's going to be very consistent. And you're, yeah, I keep getting standing on your own 2 feet. Okay, so your timing cards wait in 6 to 12 months. So within the next year, I think the wait card is always like, it depends on when you want to get started. So whenever you have the drive to start your psychic work and start really giving to that, it's going to be like go, 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 go. Yeah. Okay, we have Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius here. That's what I have for you, girl. I hope that helped. You did marry 3 days ago. He came at me with the church submissive thing. He said, really? Oh God, are you okay? Thank God, it's been very uphill lately. Yeah, it'll get easier. You're gonna start feeling like yourself. Do some glamour magic. Do like, if you have a bathtub, take like a nice glamour bath. Yes. Thank you, Samstar. I appreciate you. You can skip me. I had to pick up my grandson from dialysis. I'll let you know in a minute. Oh, okay. Sounds Gucci. Okay. Then next we have Mary, and then we have Corey Joe. Yeah, girl, I appreciate you. Hello. Did I say Mary Jo or Carrie Jo? Mary and then Carrie Jo. Okay. Okay, is there anything above finance? Is there anything that Mary should know? Anything that Mary should be aware of? Ooh, I'm seeing like jade. What is that about? I don't know what that means. Like the stone. I don't know what jade is used for. I'm not gonna lie. It attacked me. Okay. I don't know either. Could just be the color, like that light green. It's a good color. I would like a candle. Hello? Oh, my lighter's green. Oh. Okay. Oh, interesting. I feel like protection is a really big theme tonight. Oh, do you? That's so funny. That's from Dollar Tree. They're so cute. So cute and small. Okay, Seven of Wands, the Moon, the Nine of Swords. Dude, there's something about the color green because I was like, oh, I really need water. But I ran out of water in my cup here. And my water bottle's over there and that's green. That's interesting. Okay, Seven of Swords, the Moon, Nine of Swords. I sense like fear or like hesitancy, like you're kind of scared of the unknown. Yeah, it is the heart chakra. That's true too, yeah. Oh, that's funny because I was like, it's kind of giving the Matrix this reading, and like one of the main colors of that movie is green, like a neon green, like NCT green, Neo green, and the main character is Neo, so that's funny. Oh, a guide to crystals. Okay, so we start with the Seven of Wands, and then we have the Moon. So that's like having your guard up and being a bit secretive, but it's also like something's bubbling up to the surface. And then we have the Nine of Swords, which is being a bit scared of, yeah, it just feels like being scared. And then we have the Knight of Swords, which is information. This feels like the Matrix. Because it's giving, and I use this scenario a couple of times for other people, but like it's giving that scene in the Matrix at the beginning when Neo is like at his desk. It's the night after he meets Trinity. He goes out to, he follows the White Rabbit. He meets Trinity at the club, and then he's sitting at his desk the next day. And there's like nothing on his desk. He's staring at like a blank computer, and he's kind of just staring, and then he gets the FedEx delivery, and it's a cell phone, and it's Morpheus on the phone. He's like, what the hell? So his life pretty much goes from like super flatlined and gray to this like, okay, I have the chance to do something completely different. I can stay here if I want, and it's kind of scary to stay here. And it's kind of scary to go off with, these people who I met through my computer. But he's also kind of like, I'm going to follow my curiosity. So I think this Knight of Swords for you represents, it's an opportunity or a message that's going to call you somewhere. So this isn't just, oh, you have a love interest coming in. Oh, you have, a check coming in the mail. This is about abundance just in general, I think. And I think that's why the color green is showing up. You have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. You have to be curious. and you have to want more. Like, I'm sure you do want more, right? But you have to like really, really want it. Some people, and there's nothing wrong with this, some people really do just want to clock in, clock out, go home. Some people don't desire anything more than that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Some people genuinely want to live very simple lives, especially if they've been through a lot of trauma. So some people really just want to spend the rest of their life having a routine, and you know, they're not looking for anything crazy. They're not looking for the big adventure. But I think that whatever it is that you've been thinking about, whatever it is that you desire, I think that you can have it, but it requires you to really, it requires you to go on some sort of big adventure. And I think this Knight of Swords, I think it if you haven't seen The Matrix, I would go watch it. But this is kind of like your White Rabbit. Same with Alice in Wonderland. You can watch Alice in Wonderland and probably get the same vibes. But you see the White Rabbit, you're curious, go check it out. Say yes to opportunities and say yes to things that you maybe wouldn't normally say yes to. I'm not saying go, you know, no drogas, you know, none of those. No, you know, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Nothing that has to do with like addiction. You know, people are like, let's drink a bunch of Coca-Cola. You know, it's snowing. Let's go play in the snow. I'm not saying like, yeah, I've never played in the snow before. Let's do it. That's not what I'm saying. Other stuff, but you know what I mean. We then have the Nine of Cups, which is getting what you want. So what you want lies in the unknown. It lies on the journey. It's definitely giving Alice in Wonderland for sure. And I'm not really seeing the cartoon. I'm seeing the Johnny Depp version. We have the Five of Swords, which talks about going on an adventure, going out on your own. And then we have the King of Wands reverse and the Six of Pentacles. These three cards are like, be very careful about how you spend your energy. Be very careful about who you give your energy to, who you give your resources to. I mean, that makes sense. In Alice in Wonderland, she meets a bunch of different people. And some people are good and some people are bad. I mean, like, one of the scenes that I hate the most in the cartoon Alice in Wonderland, I don't really, it's like whatever in the Johnny Depp version, but in the cartoon, I really don't like the flower scene. I don't like the way the flowers talk to her. I don't like the way the flowers treat her. I don't like it. To be honest, I don't remember how that scene goes in the other one. I will say too, there's another version of Alice in Wonderland that's really fucking scary. It's not supposed to be like a horror movie. It's just like the visuals and like the animation. It's like a real person. It's like a live action. It's with like Whoopi Goldberg is in it. Whoopi Goldberg plays it's English, I'm pretty sure. Whoopi Goldberg plays the Cheshire Cat. Does anyone know what version I'm talking about? There's a lot of things in that version of the movie that you don't see in the other two ones that I'm talking about. Yeah, that one scares the shit out of me. And I don't know why. It's very like English dark fantasy. The scene where there's like the crying baby, the baby like freaks me out. Is that one Disney? Is that Disney? Are you sure? That one's Disney? Really? The one with Whoopi Goldberg as the Cheshire Cat? It's really strange, right? It is. It's so strange. We end this reading with the Lovers. That's harmony. So you're asking about two things, right? Harmony. Harmony is abundance. Abundance is harmony. It's giving yin and yang. That's really a Disney version? I didn't know that. That version freaks me the fuck out. It's weird. It's very odd. Like, it's good, but it's odd. Overall, we have the Shadow Side, Reverse, and the Fool. So, oh my god, the Fool is literally going on an adventure too. It's like taking a leap of faith into the unknown. And then the Shadow Side in the Reverse is letting go of those bad habits. Yeah, I'm sorry I don't have anything specific for you. I didn't really expect to pick up on this. You have a very, very big adventure coming towards you. You can say no if you want, but I wouldn't. But I think it's going to lead you to that relationship and to whatever your work goals are. Now, I will warn you, if you say yes to this adventure and you're at a job that you absolutely hate, you're probably gonna quit your job, lose your job, whatever. Just know that the universe has your back, okay? I don't see you getting fired, so I don't want to scare you, but when you go on adventures like these, a lot of change happens, and you're gonna learn how to pivot very, very quickly. You're going to meet a lot of people who are going to help you along the way. You're going to make a lot of different connections. I would definitely watch Alice in Wonderland. The Matrix, Alice in Wonderland, all versions of Alice in Wonderland, you can probably pick up on things intuitively from all versions. So watch all the Matrix movies too. They're, it's just, fun movie night. Whatever. Just started a new job and I put in my 2 weeks at my other 2. Ooh, nice. I love that for you. Yeah, you should be. That's an adventure, I would say. But it looks like you're about to take off. Okay, let's. Ooh, I almost set my sweatshirt on fire. Oops. It's smoking. Sorry, sweatshirt. Oh, I got this at Goodwill. It's okay. The Littlest Fairy. Appreciate the beauty and value of the exquisite and small. Is this not Alice in Wonderland? Like, that's literally giving, like, when she eats the whatever the fuck she eats, and it makes her bigger or smaller. That's like literally what this is saying. Oh, you have an adventure coming. Okay, when is this happening? Okay. What? Summer fell on the floor. Summer and June. That's now. What the hell? Something about this new job is really opening something up for you. I don't think that... It's not over though. This is just the beginning. Follow that white rabbit, girl. Ooh, I just got chills. Okay, we have Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius, and Capricorn. Wait a second. Gemini is June, and then we have a timeline. Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So something about next winter too. So starting around Christmas time and then going into Pisces season. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. That's what I have for you. I liked that reading. That was fun. I liked that. I like it. Okay. Yeah, that was exciting. Next, we have Corey Joe, and then we have Zanny. I don't know if she'll be back in time. Oh. Hello. I'll let you know if there's going to be a reconnection with me. Capricorn. Okay. Okay. Are you guys no contact? Hello, Australia. Australia. I can't do an Australian accent. I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry. Australia. Nope. That was bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Australian accents are the one, I can't do them. That in New Zealand, I just can't. I can't do it. I can do an English accent. I don't know why. Like, I physically can't do it. Oh, but either way, cannot do either of them. Have you seen a huntsman spider? They're not that scary. Oh. I would just be so scared if I like turned on the lights one night and there's just a huntsman spider on my wall. The way I would lose my fucking mind. I would lose my mind. I would absolutely lose it. Very brave, very brave. Okay, Spirit. Can I have 2 cards for Alfonso's general energy? Sorry, I was looking to see if Corey Joe said anything. It was ongoing pattern. He finally said over a month ago he's done something and he says it's not. Okay. Do you guys have kids together? How does Alfonso feel about Corey Joe? No? Okay. I was like, I was just gonna ask because the Empress came out, and then I was like, okay, you guys don't have kids together. And the 10 of Cups came out. That's family. Oh, okay. Okay, how does Alfonso feel about Corey? Hello. Oh, thank you for the gifts. What are Alfonso's true intentions with Corey Joe? Do you ever feel like Alfonso would go back to his baby mama? Or is that like done and over with? Because there's just a lot of talk about family here. Like a lot. A lot. The thing about unhealed Sagittarius energy is that it's very like wishy-washy. Very, very wishy-washy. Sagittarians like love to be out and about. They love adventure. Which one he has 3? Not the 3 baby mamas. Oh no. If you're still able to get pregnant, I just want to warn you. There's just a lot of family energy here. So it might be something like that. You know, maybe you're on birth control. Maybe, you know, I don't know. If you use protection, if you feel like you're still able to get pregnant. That's all I gotta say. Don't be the 4th baby mama. I feel like you two will talk again. I don't see you guys getting back together. I'm just going to... Honestly, yeah. Very, very fertile energy here, I will say. His general energy is Karma and the Empress. That is like straight up baby mama energy. I don't know if that's you or the other three. I don't know. I just noticed that I think she's pregnant in this picture too. I didn't realize that. Chanel, how are you feeling? Can I say something? Can I say something? I don't know this man. I think he likes getting women pregnant. I cannot get away from motherhood and specifically being pregnant, not necessarily having a child or raising a child. I feel like he likes to get women pregnant. There's something there. I sound crazy. I feel it though. His feelings for you, we have the 10 of Cups. That's definitely family energy. But then we have the 2 of Cups reversed, which is a breakup. And then we have the World, which is starting a new cycle. Starting a new cycle. A breakup after starting a new cycle. Your period. I think he likes to get women pregnant. Okay, I know that sounds fucking insane. I think he secretly likes it. I can't get away from that. Okay, besides that, I think that he thinks about you. I think that he sees potential in like your guys' connection. I don't think he has the ability to stick around. I don't think he has the ability to stick things out. He's really, really in love with the honeymoon stage. He likes so if we're talking about pregnancy, he loves the beginning stages of things. It's very exciting for him. It's like a weird form of attention, the pregnancy stuff. But other than that, I think why he's going to come back to you is so he can get that honeymoon stage again. His youngest is 7. Oh, wow. I would be careful with this man. He loves a good honeymoon stage. He might actually tell you, oh, let's get married. Let's do this, let's do that. It definitely feels like love bombing, but it feels slightly different. I think what's different about it is that I've never really pulled on anyone who like enjoys getting people pregnant. I don't think I've ever pulled on that kind of energy before. He's about 10 years older than me. Yeah. That don't stop him. That don't stop him. You'll be hearing from him though. It feels very short-lived. His intentions, we have the 9 of Swords reverse. The Justice in the reverse. I'm guessing he's not a deadbeat dad. I'm guessing he's not. But both of these cards are not being treated, or talking about not being treated fairly and making you feel very scared and alone. Then we have the 4 of Swords reverse. Like you feel very uneasy. You feel like you can't rest or relax. Okay, that's good. I was like, I'm guessing he's not a deadbeat dad. I'm guessing you wouldn't be with him if he was. So that makes sense. This is really chaotic, but it feels like it's centered around a kink. I'm sorry this is such a weird reading, but that's what I feel. Overall, we have the Fool and the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is definitely communication, is clarity. The Fool is the beginning of the tarot deck. Oh my God. We have so many cards here that talk about like birth, starting new cycles. Oh my God. I feel like he watches me, but he doesn't have social media unless maybe a fake page. I mean, maybe. If he's toxic, like if you guys had a toxic relationship, I would not doubt him watching you from afar. I wouldn't doubt that at all. Okay, so I think your intuition is correct in the sense that, like, I think there's going to be a reconnection. I don't think it's what you think it is, though. I feel like this is very, okay, wait, let me back up a little bit. I also don't feel like he knows, he's not aware that he likes to get women pregnant. I don't think that he's aware that he's like obsessed with the new beginning or the honeymoon stage. I feel like it's very subconscious. But yeah, I feel like your intuition is correct. I feel like there is definitely going to be a reconnection. I don't see you guys running off into the sunset. Lots of communication though. It feels very like spontaneous. Yeah. Oh my God. The spiritual card is Barnabas and the Prince reversed. Adventures, discovery, travel, and meeting destiny. This is very Sagittarius. This is like heavy Sagittarius energy. To me, at least. With like the travel and stuff like that. Okay. Again, the thing with unhealed Sagittarius energy is that they're very much all over the place. And they're also really annoying. Sagittarian men are super hot. But if they're unhealed, they're really annoying. They're like very much up in your face. They're super codependent. They need constant attention. They're really annoying. I keep saying that. They fish for compliments. Like, in my opinion, it's more annoying than Leo energy. Like, Leos are just like, I want to be on stage. I'm so beautiful. But Sagittarians are like, can you tell me how cute I am 24/7? If you don't, I'm going to jump off a bridge. Thank you. That's just what I've discovered about unhealed Sagittarius men. They do the most. They do the most. They say a lot of crazy things to get attention. But they're really hot, which is annoying. That's such an annoying combo. Yeah, it's so hot. Yet so what's a word I'm looking for? So hot, but just so insufferable. Okay, when is this man coming back in? That was a very straightforward reading, wasn't it? Taurus, Aquarius, and Libra here. When is this man coming back in? It feels very Knight of Wands to me. I'm surprised that card is not here. It's like he pops in, he leaves as fast as he arrives. Like, it's like he rushes in and then he's like gone the next day. Oh, this isn't brand new anymore. Oh, I gotta go. Wow. September and summer. So I think you'll be hearing from him probably end of August into the beginning of September. Yeah, definitely Leo Virgo season around there. Yeah, for sure. I just saw the 888 portal. That's during Leo season. That's definitely during August. That's the beginning of August. So I don't know what that's about for you. A lot of toxic people like to do check-ins. So they'll text you and be like, hey, how are you? And then you'll be like, good, how are you? And then they disappear off the face of the planet. You're like, why the fuck did you text me? And then they'll pop back up like 3 months later. And then like a new cycle starts. It's very odd. Toxic people love to do that shit. They do that because they're going down their roster. They want to see who's going to respond. So don't fall for that shit if he's like that, you know. But the signs we have here, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus. That's what I have for you. I hope that helped. The energy that you feel is probably him like gearing up to like pop into your life. He feels very spontaneous to me. Okay. I don't know. Zanny, are you... I don't know. I don't think Zanny is back. Oh, you are back. Hello. Thank you, Corey Joe. I appreciate you. Man, those Sagittarians, I can't. You troubled soul. I'm gonna run it. I would get a pregnancy test. It could just be a metaphor for like him being obsessed with the honeymoon stage. Like, okay. Spirit, can you give me the next 3 months for Zanny? Can I say something really weird? There is I just saw like, you know, when those terrible fires happened, I just saw like that. And then I saw an image of like Oprah when that whole debacle happened. I feel like, I don't think it's necessarily like another disaster is going to happen. I feel like there's a celebrity in particular that's moving to Hawaii. And I think it's gonna like cause drama, but I don't know why. Like, why are they moving there? Huh. Maybe they buy a bunch of land? And it's like, why are you buying... That fucking fly. There... It disappeared for a second. Dude, that has to be a confirmation. Oh, really? Is he? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, is he trying to do good with it or no? What's the energy for Zanny for the next 3 months? Yeah, is he trying to do good with that though? Like, is that... Like, is he trying to buy it so he can give it back to people? Or, like, what's happening there? Oh, he wants to build a mansion. Okay. And there goes my crush on that man. And there it goes. Ooh, look at all that money. Dude, this is much bigger than you. This is much bigger. Okay, would you rather hear about like the bigger situation, or would you rather me pull on like what's happening with you specifically? I feel like I always pull on this shit. Like, it's always your ancestors coming through. Like, we must give her the big picture. I'm like, okay. Where's her husband at, though? It's weird. It's like Hawaii starts to... God, this has been something that's been popping up in my brain tonight for a lot of readings. Like, getting back on your own 2 feet. I feel like Hawaii starts to get its mojo back. Obviously, there's a lot of issues happening in Hawaii. We have Lahaina that's still recovering. You know, tourism is still a problem. Homelessness is still a problem. It's expensive as fuck. You know, we still have all those issues. But it's like there is some sort of recovery happening here. The Two of Cups. I feel like... I think I got it. Did I? Maybe? Fucking fly. There is someone that has a very close eye on Hawaii. Do you have a gym crush? Ooh, nice. Didn't want to have a reading. Oh, yeah. Just enjoy yourself. Just enjoy yourself. You don't need a reading on it yet. That's going to be my problem when I finally am attracted to a man. Again, I don't know when that's going to happen, but, you know, that, you know, isn't a fucking K-pop idol or a celebrity. Oh, speaking of celebrities, did you get tickets to the Jonas Brothers tour? I was going to go in Portland with my friend Kayla, and they just like changed a bunch of their venues. I don't know if you saw that. You probably did. And so now we're kind of like, Now I can read for myself. Not when I was obsessed with a man that hated me, though. Took me 3 years for it in real life. Dude, I'm literally almost at the 3-year mark. That's crazy. Maybe it'll happen for me soon. Okay, there's a lot happening with this Two of Cups here. This feels like the Hawaiian timeline, basically. Obviously, you are in that timeline because that is where you live. I feel like you're going to be meeting people. There's definitely connections happening here. I don't want to go as far to say that like you're going to fall in love and like run off into the sunset. It feels much bigger than that. It could be a part of it, but the Two of Cups here is very romantic energy. But again, it feels like Hawaii's having this very big like spiritual, I don't want to say awakening. Hawaii is already a very spiritual place, and like the people of Hawaii have not lost that. So it feels like almost like a resurgence or something. I don't want to say revival, because again, I don't feel like it's that part of Hawaii has ever been lost. But then we have the Eight of Pentacles reverse, the Magician reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles reverse. This is land. This is land. Oh my God. Someone's going to try to come and maybe it's what the fuck is his name from? He plays for the Duck. The fucking fly. I didn't get it. Sorry. The baseball man. You know, maybe it's him. It feels bigger than that though. Still thinking about going. I'm going to Beyonce and Bad Bunny. Oh, wow. Okay, you have a lot on your plate. You have a lot on your plate. That sounds very fun. Yeah, that doesn't... Oh, God. Who is this? We have the Strength in the reverse as well. Someone's bleeding a lot of money right now in order to... Wow, Hawaii is very protected. It may not feel that way. Spiritually, I feel like the ancestors are working overtime, baby. Someone's going to fail buying up a bunch of Hawaii. I feel this feels bigger than just like Lahaina. This feels like a whole fucking island. Like a whole island. I know that sounds really dramatic. Someone behind the scenes is trying to buy like a lot. It's not going to work though, at all. We then have the Three of Wands. Eventually they're going to turn their head and look elsewhere. I don't know where they're going next. They could try to buy up multiple islands or something like that. I don't know how that would happen. I don't know how that works. I don't know what that means. But that's what it feels like. It feels like someone's trying to take over Hawaii. Across the whole state. Mark Zuck is pretty much trying to buy up Kauai. Really? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. If he somehow acquires Kauai, it is gonna blow up in his face. This looks like bleeding money. Eight of Pentacles reverse, laziness. Magician reverse is manipulation. Ten of Pentacles reverse is losing everything. And the Strength reverse is depletion. This to me, I mean, the Three of Wands is waiting for better ships to come in. This feels like get on the fucking boat and go back to where you came from. Like, sir, go back to America. Go back to Europe. Go back to England. That's interesting. Okay. We then have the Nine of Pentacles, which is independence. Is Hawaii going to become independent again? I don't know how long that would take. That's interesting. We then have the Three of Pentacles reversed, which is like, this is going to be a lot of hard work. I kind of see some protests or some sort of uproar. It's like the people try to take Hawaii back. I know, not the Disney music in the background. I don't know how this would happen. I don't know. I don't know anything about war. I don't know anything. I mean, there's a military base there. I don't know anything about the military. I don't know logistics when it comes to doing this kind of stuff. I do not know. Overall, we have the Knight of Swords and the Four of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, that is the people taking shit back. Oh my God. That's been an ongoing issue since the overthrow. Yeah, so forever. I see it happening though. Or there's going to be another... It feels like it gets attention, but it gets attention because there's someone in particular who's trying to take a whole island. It gets attention. It must be, it has to be some sort of big figure, like the Facebook man, like the Bookface man, or, you know, maybe the Amazon man tries to come in and buy shit. Maybe Oprah comes back. Maybe Oprah and The Rock come in and they try to buy an island. Okay, for you personally, Spirit, can you give me some stuff for Zanny personally? Because that's a lot for one person to handle. Yeah, Zanny, you're in charge of taking Hawaii back, so good luck. You are definitely meeting new people this year. This Two of Cups feels like reconnecting with definitely some past life energy. I feel like you've known these people or this person before. The Two of Cups is very strong here. I feel like you're going to be very supported and your relationships are going to be like this during whatever this is. Your relationships are going to be like this. You guys end up winning. You end up winning. There is a lot of independence and new beginnings happening here. Nine of Pentacles can also talk about pregnancy, which I always forget. Someone said that in the chat the other night, and I was like, I always forget that. Pregnancy is new beginnings and something new is born. So you're a part of that. I'm not saying that, you know, you're going to start popping out babies. I don't know if you're interested in that, but this is something new that's birthing for you. And it's kind of like the clouds clear. It's interesting because Hawaii feels very abundant. Like, I know Hawaii is abundant, but, and it's like, whenever you guys kick this person out or whenever they leave, it's almost like more fruit starts growing. And then, the ocean starts talking more and the trees are growing bigger. Like, I don't even know. The birth of new Hawaiian nation, in whichever that will mean. Yeah, I feel like Hawaii becomes independent again. Like, independent. I really do feel that. I'm going to stick beside that. I'm gonna stick beside that prediction. It's not gonna be easy. Three of Pentacles reverse is not gonna be easy. But look, I'm getting tough shit vibes from the Three of Pentacles reverse. You and everybody else are standing on business, and it works out in the end. It does. I also feel like spirituality, specifically your religion and how you guys do things over there and your rituals and your traditions, it just completely wipes out. I mean, not that you guys would go burn down churches, but like I feel like it just completely takes back over. Not in a forceful way, but like it's just indigenous people taking their land back. That's what it feels like. I wonder if that also, I wonder if that energy kind of happens over here in America. Not in America, you guys are a part of America, duh. But here on, like, over here. Very interesting. Okay, Spirit, can you give me a spiritual message for Zanny, specifically about her, not necessarily about her saving Hawaii? Yeah, just a reclamation. Zanny has to save Hawaii. Ooh, not animal bond. Ooh, stand up for all animals. That is like being one with the land. Let me read this one. Oh my lord. Okay, you have a special relationship with animals. The world needs you to stand up and have a voice for all animals on the planet. Help protect the wildlife and rescue animals when you can. Give a donation or get involved online. Volunteering your spare time to animal shelters would be greatly rewarding. This may be just the time for you to save a cat or dog from the shelter and give it to a loving home. So, you know, if you don't have time to volunteer at a shelter, it's okay. You're not going to hell. But this feels like caring for everybody, and that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be setting boundaries with people, right? Like, you can't let people take advantage of you. But like, I think in my own life, the way I see it is like, I think men are the reason for like 99% of the problems of this planet, but I also don't subscribe to the idea that all men are bad and that they should all just like die off. I do believe that they are very lonely. I think they got themselves there, but I also know that like in order for it to get better, we just have to walk away and let them deal with it themselves. It's not about beating them at their own game. It's not about being, I don't know. It's not about, sprinkle and just using a man for his money and da-da-da-da-da. I just feel like it's not necessarily the answer. It's just kind of, it's like letting a toddler throw a fit. You take them outside and you go, okay, throw the fit. Now what are you going to do? So you can't really expect real change if you don't allow people to grow. But that also doesn't mean you have to have relationships with these people. I think like for you in particular, like you don't have to ever talk to a white person ever again. Like that makes sense to me. Except me, talk to me, please. Like you don't ever have to forgive anybody for what they did to your country or what they did to you. So your ex, I guess. But also like in order for things to get better, like we have to accept the fact that, oh, maybe people are capable of change. They have to go do change over there away from me so I can live my life. Yeah, that was a hard thing for me to rewire too. Like, oh, not all men are terrible and out to get me. Ooh, oh. But they did this. They're literally the reason for like why everything's on fire on this planet. So Yeah, I feel like this is about standing up for all people and everyone who lives on this land, all the animals, everyone, and everyone kind of coexists. And I saw also this girl saying, I think I was talking about this the other night. This girl was saying, like, what's happening right now with men is evolution. Like, you know, the men who are like, it's a loneliness epidemic. And it's like, if you can't adapt to what women want, you know, women now can support themselves. They didn't used to be able to do that. Now that they can, the men have to adapt to that. The ones who don't adapt are, you know, they're not going to survive. So I can't remember where I was going with that. Never mind. Constant struggle is having grace for any like person who moves here, etc. Yeah. I saw a TikTok the other day too of a girl who was like, my boyfriend just bought like 12 acres in Hawaii or some shit. And I was like, ooh, don't do that. Exactly, right? Did you? I didn't even watch the whole post because I only saw a stitch to it. I was like, I'm not going to watch that shit. I already know what I'm about to see. Okay. Can you give me a timeline for when does... Give me the next positive change in Zanny's love life. You asked her to save Hawaii. At least give her a fucking man. Like, seriously? Not yet. October. But you know, the both of us keep getting timelines, and I don't know where my Keanu Reeves lookalike is. When you meet your man, let me know. Hopefully it's your gym crush. That's what I have for you. I'm sorry they tried to turn you into an Avenger. We have Gemini energy here. What the fuck? Gemini and Leo. Ooh, summertime. You know, my relationships, every relationship that I've had has always been so great for like the first month and a half, 2 months. I'll even say 3 months, right? And then just something fucking happens. And I always get the red flag. Like, I look back, I always get red flags super early on, and I've just completely ignored them. No more. No more. I know. I know. Oh my god. Wait, I kind of want to pull more on the Hawaii thing. Spirit, can you tell me more about... Thank you, Zanny. I appreciate you. Whew. The guard is coming down. 7 of Wands reverse in the sun. Star reverse, Ace of Wands. A light in the dark. I really hope that like a billionaire doesn't try to start a war in Hawaii or some shit. I don't want to put that energy out there, but it feels like a struggle. It's like Hawaii ends up winning because that's a really big thing to say on the internet. I'm sorry, but that's interesting. Yeah, very strong message. You always get the crazy ancestor messages. It's giving Moana. Period, exactly. It's giving Moana, the first movie. I haven't seen the second movie. I heard it was bad. I don't know if that's true. Yeah, money. Find a way to abundance. Dude, I'm telling you. I'm not sure, but the guy who owns money is wanting to sell, but I'm not sure. Did I say that right? Is it Lanai? I read that as Lonnie. I can read. This to me feels like big billionaire coming and trying to buy an island. I think someone's going to buy an island. So it must be Mark Zuckerberg trying to buy Kauai. It's not bad. All the people who said it was bad doesn't know Polynesian culture. Hopefully with more people learning about people, we'll get them to see what's happening to Hawaii. Yeah. Just very interesting. Why is this happening? Like, who starts it? I feel... Can I just get confirmation? Or, like, is there something I'm missing? Queen of Pentacles. It's someone with money. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. King of Wands reverse. A colonizer. That's not funny. I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable. That's manipulation. Knight of Cups. Okay. You know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? There's an area in Hawaii. I'm gonna go big. Go big or go home. There's an island. There is a very large part of Hawaii that someone very rich wants. There is going to be a problem, and this person is going to come in and say, well, if I invest all of my money here, I will revive the island. I feel like the problem is manufactured. I don't want to scare anyone. I don't want to say they're going to burn it down. They can't do that. They can't do that because economically, like, obviously ethically that would be horrendous, but these are not ethical people. Economically, that wouldn't be a good idea. They need the structures in place. At least in my opinion, that's what it feels like. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very, like, she has her priorities straight. She knows what she should and shouldn't be doing. Is it ethical? No, but I don't think this person is dumb enough to, like, burn the whole island down. White American or an international rich Asian. Yeah. Yeah. As Hawaiians, money wouldn't motivate us to give up our land when we're trying to get it back. Yeah. 100%. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, they're being stopped. This landed on top of the Queen of Pentacles. Someone's halting it. It has to be the people. The Fool. Because they're a fool. 10 of Cups reversed. This person gets kicked out of the island. This person already has property there. They lose their property. I just saw the Bahamas. I just saw when I was going on a tour of the Bahamas. I think we drove by, I think we did, I don't know. Our driver was talking about Oprah. Is it Oprah? Can Oprah afford a whole piece of Hawaii? I don't know. He's getting arrested at a protest. You guys know why. Exactly. I'll send you bail money. I'll send you bail money. Don't worry. Got you. 2 of Swords. Someone owns land in Hawaii and they're trying to buy the whole thing. They're going to get kicked out. They're going to lose their land. Yeah, it's one of them. I kind of feel like it's Oprah. Not me starting a conspiracy. I think it's Oprah. But I'm kind of like, can Oprah buy a whole part of Hawaii? I don't know. Can she buy a whole island? Maybe. Hawaii is worth a lot, so she has to be working with other people, if that's true, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, I don't think he does either. Queen of Pentacles is someone who has built up their... It has to be Oprah. It has to be. Does she? Like, I knew she had like I knew she had property. I didn't know she had like a ton. Can you imagine a billionaire coming in and being like, I would like to buy Maui, please? Can you go, like, solve homelessness, please? Can you go, like, pay for people's college education or something? Like, thanks. Really? It's weird because celebrities own all of this land and then they're never there. You know, I'm sure she's there a couple times a year, but what do you need acres upon acres upon acres for? Ten of Cups. Greed. Her excuse is so no one can buy and build that hasn't given it to... Oh, okay, yeah. You right. Okay, what's coming next for America? Not the Page of Pentacles coming out sideways. Oh, not the Five of Swords. Oh, it's the Revolution. I'm telling you guys right now, I am not trying to survive the nuclear apocalypse. I will see you in the next one. Queen of Cups reverse. Oh my god. Ten of Wands. Hermit reverse. Ooh, it's about to get real uncomfy. It's already uncomfortable. It's about to get very uncomfortable. People are coming out of their homes. Okay, well. What do we do? Ten of Pentacles reverse. Ooh, grieve what you... Oh, hold on to your values for Pentacles, but... yeah, hold on to who you know that you are, your values, your belief system, who you love, for Pentacles, King of Cups. But this Ten of Pentacles and Five of Cups both in the reverse, that's like, grieve life as you know it. It's about to get real fucking different. For those who are all about money, and appearances, life is about to get real fucking hard. Because no one's going to give a fuck about them. Oh, Lord. Ooh, let's see. The Six of Wands. That's a victory. Oh, indigenous people in America are getting their land back. I don't know what that means for all of us that are here that are not indigenous. I don't know what that means. That's insane. That is quite the card to come out. My mom and I might be on our way back to Denmark. And you know, if they don't want us here, that's fine. We'll go back to Denmark. I gotta go. Hangman reverse, seeing things from a different perspective. Coming out of stagnancy. Justice reverse, breaking rules. There's a rebellion. I like it. I like it. It's giving Star Wars. Death card, Six of Pentacles reverse. Can I make a prediction? Rich people are about to lose a lot of money. Rich people are about to lose a lot of money. And it's not that people are taking it from them. People, the people are not going to, I mean, they might, you know, I'm sure there are some very angry people who would like to Marie Antoinette and, you know, recreate that. But what I see is rich people are going to, and I'm talking about rich people, you know, not the person taking in 150K a year. at this point in our society, that is middle class. So I'm talking about the gajillionaires. They're about to make some of the worst financial decisions of their life. I don't know what that means. I don't know where they're putting their money, but they're not putting their money in the right places, and it's all going to be lost. Yeah. Yeah. I will say indigenous people are playing chess while these other people are playing fucking checkers, bitch. It's very strategic. It's very strategic. And it's very spiritual as well with the hangman here. Very, very spiritual. So yeah, it's going back to them. That kind of gives me hope. You know, I'll talk to you guys from Denmark. Because they're probably going to tell me to go somewhere, and that's fine. So, what hope to... I know, right? On Juneteenth, that's crazy. It's a really big prediction, but I'm going to say it. That's fine. Libra, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't know. Duolingo started doing a bunch of AI shit. I'm like, oh no. Okay. Well, it feels kind of weird to be like, what are our love lives gonna be like? Ooh, Aboriginal people. Okay. Start with one card. The Empress. I just got chills. What is happening? The bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. This to me feels like it's starting something new. It's the birth of something new. Also very spiritual. This has to do with pregnancy, new beginnings, etc. This to me, I kind of saw, especially with the Six of Wands, that's a victory. This is a lot more calm. I feel like what's happening here in the States is a little bit more aggressive, but our government is very aggressive. So, are we surprised? No. Our supreme leader is a literal toddler. So, anyway, this to me feels like the beginning of a new government, and it feels very matriarchal. So I'm not an expert. I don't know the ins and outs of the culture for the Aboriginal people, but I don't know if they're already matriarchal, but if that is not the case, I see that switching up. I know that's been a prediction for society in general, that it's going back to matriarchs, or it's going back to like a matriarchal society just for everyone. But like, I don't know. Very interesting. I like it. Oh, I'm not doing free individual readings. I was just kind of reading on what's coming next for this country. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Come visit me in Denmark, where I'll have free healthcare. Yeah. Yeah. And free school. I'll just go back to school for the hell of it. Do you know how many degrees I would have if I could go to school for free? I'd have like 15,000 degrees. Oh my God, I'd be so fucking smart. Okay. Right. Can you show me the president? Hermit, Seven of Cups. Ooh, there is a decision he's making. There's a lot of options. Is he in a meeting right now? He might be. This might be about Iran. To deciding what to do. He has a lot of options in front of him. Keeping quiet. Rare. Oh yeah, I would have like 15 master's degrees if I could go for free. I would have 100% gotten I would have become a doctor if I had my schooling paid for. 100%. Ooh, temperance, patience. I keep getting the symbolism of the rainbow. Rainbows always come after the storm, right? The world. Oh my God. Can I say something crazy? This man is gonna get his dirt. This man is gonna get someone to do his dirty work for him. I don't know if that's Israel. I think he's telling people that he's like, oh, we're gonna go do this. We're gonna go do this in Iran. I don't think it's actually gonna happen. So I'm sure that there will. I hope not. I'm sure there will be some shitty things that he does, but there's something here in particular that he doesn't want the United States to do. He's gonna get someone else to do it for him. He's being patient. He's being patient. I don't like it. Dude, I would have like 5 doctorate's degrees, 15 master's degrees, multiple bachelor's degrees, all the minors. I would have studied do you know how many languages I would know if I could go to school for free? Oh my God. Two of Cups reverse. Oh my God. Emperor reverse. Oh my God. He's going through a breakup. I was pulling this last time for the country. We lost an ally, or we're losing an ally. You know how last time I said that like the United States is in a situationship with someone? We're losing it. I think he wants his situationship to do the dirty work for him. That's so situationship coded. Situationship's like, no. Yeah, bottom of the deck is Queen of Wands. Oh my God. I don't blame them. Okay, well, what happens after this relationship is lost? I think it has to do with Iran, too. 9 of Pentacles, independence. 9 of Wands. Oh my God, fighting for independence? The Moon reverse, 10 of Cups reverse. Okay, so it's going to be revealed to the public. Okay. So the breakup's going to go public. But what are like the political repercussions of it? 5 of Swords. 7 of Swords. I mean, we already know that he's going to spin it on them. Like propaganda. Oh, it's their fault. It's their fault. We already know that. So this is just another day. Is that what you're telling me? No? The Emperor reverse keeps coming out. An empire has fallen. The Emperor is falling. Yeah, I don't know. Not without the title first. That's so accurate though, right? Like I'm sure the situationship, I'm sure they want something and he's like, no, I'm not giving that to you. Okay. Bye. Okay, well, what does this mean for us? Oh my God. Not the death card. Oh, everything's going to change. 6 of Swords reverse. There's going to be a very, very clear divide. I mean, the country's already very divided, but there's going to be a very clear divide between people who are wanting to move forward and people who are not. People who easily fall for propaganda. Yeah, Devil in the reverse. Oh my God. Okay, I've had enough trauma for tonight. Can we get some hope? get a boyfriend so I can at least can I get like a man on my vision board? Like can I at least have some fun before I go out from the nuclear, the apocalypse? Like, please, friendship, nurture your friendships, potential, think big for your future. I'm not surviving the apocalypse. I don't want to. I'm not doing this. Unless they want to give me a Keanu Reeves lookalike. Then I'll try to stick it out. But I'm not, no. I can't do this anymore, guys. Dragonfly. Live life to the fullest. I'm trying. Spirit doesn't want to deal with my attitude right now. I'll try. Okay. Does anyone have questions for me before I head out for the night? I was on pretty early tonight. I stayed on really late too. I've been on for a minute. I've been on for almost 3 hours. That's crazy. I got on at like 6. Maybe like 5:45. I got on really early. I'm hungry. Is that it? Is that it, you guys? Okay. Thank you for sticking around for my weird ass what's coming next for America readings. You know, appreciate you guys. I did open the 30-minute readings back up and the hour-long readings. So I do have the energy for those again. So if you're interested in those, they're up. They're up. Yeah, so now I have 15, 30-minute, and 1 hour long readings. The 30-minute readings are $60. The 15-minute ones are $30. The hour-long ones are, I think, $111. So technically speaking, if we're talking about, if you got 2 30-minute readings, it would be $120. But if you purchase just a 1 hour reading, then it's actually cheaper. So yes, girl, thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Okay. Oh, adventure cat. I love it. Dot would not enjoy being outside, I don't think. She's always curious, but okay. Love you guys so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah.